Well, you always could see where Stubbs is in. We finally got his new paddock set up. It's not a lot of stuff in here for him to dig up and take off. Not like over here or in these areas over there. Bonnie and Clyde basically worked all this out for us. All the way down to where they died. And Bonnie I wanted to get her to the tree line before she had her children, but it didn't work out that way. And he's looking. As long as he can't lift up that bottom part, we're good. How you like it, Stubbs? Do you like it? Do you like it? And we got the pallets over there. We're going to set him up a house in the high portion, like away from this waterway, because this is like a downstream right here. It goes right into dead where he is. That's going to just be a big mud hole for all of them. The piglets will be coming up in here soon, and I'll just take the dog cage down here, and they'll have their little area. But Dub Dub, Piggy boy, Dub Dub. You know Stubbs loves listening to Bob Marley. It kind of calms him down when he becomes rambunctious. Stubbs got so big. Stubbs is only about, I say I got him in a month. Maybe 5 months old. I had him about 3 months now. April, May, June, July. No. April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, I had him 4 months, and I got him at a month old. He was just recently weaned from his mom. And when he came here, he thought Bonnie was his mommy, because they don't see no difference. They just see other pigs that look like them. And then we'll give him a scratching post in the middle. We didn't give him no stumps for him to break out. All the T-posts are around the stumps. They're either outside or in the middle with him. He's becoming vicious, see? Look at him. He better work that area. This was a burn pile. We were getting this ready to burn it for all the sticks and stuff. Yeah, we basically wanted this all to be flattened out. You're supposed to be rotating these pigs every 20 days. Just rotate them to another paddock. But once they got further back here, we just left Bonnie in a big area because it was a nice area for her. She really liked that area back there. She only broke out one time with Stubbs, and she taught Stubbs how to break out. Didn't she? Bonnie Mommy told you how to break out, didn't she? And now that's all you want to do is break out. What's wrong? You don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back in there. It's a very sad day. And this morning, I didn't sleep at all last night. I've been up since yesterday. I'm just so devastated over losing Beautiful last night. I got a nice crack in my windshield. My transformer blew out last night, too. Along with that said, we got to run on a generator now because it blew out my surge protector. So I don't want to plug my RV up into the electricity, even though I know it's good. Even though I know it's good electricity, I just want my RV to be protected at all times, because you don't want your electricity to be messed up in your RV. It'll cost you a lot of money just to get that all settled right, because they'll have to replace everything. I don't have money to be spending on that. I'm trying to wait for this guy who said he was going to put the water well in. He's like, I'm on the schedule for the first week of August. First week of August already came and gone. We're going into the second week. I mean, just tell me the day you're scheduling me to come through so I can make arrangements, because I'm ready to get the hell up out of here, really. I'm ready to go back down to Florida just to go work, reaccumulate my money, and come back. I'm just... It's like a death zone out here. It's like bad luck or something. A black cloud following me. And the black cloud is taking my animals. We twist tied this all last night. What? What? You happy in here now? There's an area you could work on. Not a lot, but some. It's better than being in the mud hole all day. Yeah, and then I worked so hard yesterday and putting this black plastic thing and getting bit up by the ants, and the ants terrorizing me. And they live in these trees. Let me see if we can make one famous. Where is he? Here he is. See those ants? They live in the trees, and they're fire ants. They bite. And this whole entire paddock in here is basically, it's a big mud zone. That's all it is in here. It's just a big mud zone. And, you know, I had his bowl sitting here, and I put this thing here, and I tied it all nicely on here, so there was no openings. And what did he go and do? He pulled it off and was laying on top of it. I mean, he's a smart pig, but in the same token, it got all your food wet. And it was extremely muddy in there this morning, and I didn't want to get stuck in the mud, because this mud is really nasty. You get stuck in the mud. And I gave him some watermelon, and I gave him the food in the container today. I just put it in there with some water. Well, so far so good. I have to go out to the store, and I hopefully, when I come back, this effort is not out or bust out of his damn cage, because I'm trying to help Stubbs, but Stubbs got to help himself. I can't be babysitting you. The piglets are big enough now. They're not going to fit through these little holes. I wasn't able to get them down to the vet yesterday. The cage, the piglets are too big for the cage that I have. So 3 weeks ago they were able to fit in that cage, but they ain't able to fit in that cage now. So I have to get a bigger transport cage and transport them down to the vet next week, making another appointment next week for them so they could get castrated. Stubbs is castrated. Clyde was not castrated, which is very unusual for a pig to not be castrated. Most of them are castrated because in a real setting, a female pig never has contact with a male pig. She's artificially inseminated, like any animal in these industries, just for food. And most homesteader farmers, if they have piglets, they normally just keep one male piglet of this litter. And then if another mama has piglets, then they'll like intersex them with another breed line. But unfortunately, where I got my pigs from, this man is linking up the same litter, same line, the same bloodline with another. They're not changing it out with a different bloodline. He's just regenerating the same bloodline, which causes them to have a genetic disease, and it kills them. They don't live no older than a year old. And unfortunately, I found this all out after Bonnie got sick. They took the blood from Clyde, they took the blood from Bonnie, and they tested it. And it's devastating because the piglets ain't going to live past a year old. So if they're going to die, I might also just do what I got to do. Raise them out for food and then take them down to the processing center. And I already had the conversation with Stubbs. And I told him I don't want to do it, but I'm being forced to do it because I can't keep them as a pet. Yeah, I can't keep you as a pet, they told me. I have to get rid of you. Even though I live in agriculture zone, they just don't believe pigs could be living as pets. I don't have him inside my house. He's outside in a big pen. Tree just fell back there. And the weight of all the rain. We had a lot of rain. I'd be worried about some of these trees falling. This way. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. No. You found a compromise. here's the piglets, and he wants to get out. Hey! He knows. He can't keep it. Chill the fuck out. Bro, I'm not playing with you. You get the fuck out, you're gonna have fucking problems. I'll just tell them to shoot you on contact. Even though you're not a bad pig, but nobody's gonna be trusting you in the damn city. When you wanna be an asshole, you get treated like an asshole. He's trying to find a way to get out. And I got time to deal with him. You get out, bitch. You're going to be a dead one today. I don't have time. I'm sorry to talk like that, American people, but it's true. He hears the piglets going crazy in here. They beat up on each other. They terrorize each other. And he thinks that someone's in here hurting them. Chill out, bros. Hey. Chill out. Can you get in there? There ain't no more damn food. Y'all are eating too damn much. Who's going down to see Uncle Stubbs first? Who's going to see Uncle Stubbs first? You went in there, but that pool water, I'm sure, is cold. I'm starting to give them grains too, so they just know what the taste of grains are, because this formula is just too much for me. I can't keep on paying for it. You know, I read Bonnie, it was cheaper to keep Bonnie alive, but Bonnie didn't produce any milk. So therefore, with that said, either if she was alive and suffering and just being here for her piglets without milking them, or either way, I'd be still feeding piglets. These animals are going to become the death of me, really. I'm trying the best I can do, but shit. Come on. Come on. You get one calling his little buddies through. I put like multiple areas. Stubbs back there, he wants to act like a jackass. I hate to do it, but I have no choice, because if I don't have Beautiful here now. Beautiful was the ringleader. When Stubbs got out, she would bark. This bark, I knew he got out. And I don't have her anymore. Roscoe was also a pig ringleader. He wrangled Bonnie and Clyde when they got out and went across to the city. I'm going to bring Stubbs some. Because he's trying to be a bad boy. And today, surprisingly, it's cloudy. Don't go on that. You'll hurt yourself. You'll hurt yourself. Oh, you got a scratching post? I'm going to bring it away from here. He's trying to break out. And Stubbs ain't stupid, because Bonnie was a good teacher on breaking out of pens. Here, Stubbs. Dub. Right here, ba. Stubbs. Dub. I gave him some on the floor. Yeah, get your ass over there and get occupied. Get occupied on that food over there. And take care of your piglet. Woo! No. Who are you running and charging at like that? That's why I say you get out and you run and charge on somebody out here in the city. They're just going to shoot you on impact. They ain't going to fucking sit there and say, whose pig is this? Whose pig is this? Bonnie and Clyde, they took the fuck off. They busted out of the cage right there when they first came here. And they took off to the city. They went over 305. 3 days later, they were in the city of Midville. I mean, I wasn't running through the woods to look for them. I was just waiting for people to say, hey, there's your pig out there. It's over here in my house destroying my front yard. You get out there, there's nothing wrong with your front yard, bitch. Craziness. But anyway, gotta get going. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.